What do you think about secrets in relationships? In this episode of Suits, the tension between Mike and Rachel escalates as secrets unfold. In the office, Rachel shares her distress about being rejected from Harvard Law School, convinced that her rejection has less to do with her qualifications and more to do with the problematic past involving Lewis, who played a crucial role in her application process. She firmly believes her rejection wasn't due to a lack of ability. Mike agrees with her, acknowledging that he knows she was capable enough. Suddenly, Rachel reveals something shocking. She tells Mike that her rejection was linked to Lewis, explaining that the interviewer had a prior history with him. This revelation surprises Mike, who reacts by saying it's unfair that her application was compromised because of Lewis. Rachel, yearning to understand more, asks Mike to share how he felt the day he found out he was accepted into Harvard, hoping to experience the secondhand joy she believes she'll never have. Mike attempts to change the subject, but Rachel insists, expressing her need to know how it felt to be accepted since she'll never experience it herself. As they continue to discuss, it becomes evident how emotionally charged the situation is. Mike discovers that Lewis had misrepresented the reason behind Rachel's rejection, claiming it was to protect her feelings. Then, in the storage room, Mike was sorting through files alone when Rachel entered and locked the door behind her, indicating that a serious conversation was about to take place. Rachel, feeling betrayed and upset, confronted Mike. She accused him of being evasive ever since she had asked him to write a letter, and she claimed he was still not being honest with her, effectively calling him a liar. Mike attempted to deflect her accusations, saying that today was not the day for such accusations. Rachel persisted, demanding to know when he would be truthful. Mike pleaded with her to stop pressing him, but Rachel was relentless, accusing him of always hiding behind secrets and stories. Mike, frustrated and desperate, tried to explain that she didn't fully grasp the extent of his troubles. He shared that he had lost many important people in his life, including Trevor, his grandmother, and Harvey, and now he feared losing his job as well. He emphasized how much he didn't want to lose her on top of everything else. She then linked her story back to Mike's situation by explaining how that same car, despite the initial resentment, eventually helped her get to Harvard, which paved her way to where she was now. She likened the office to that car, suggesting Mike could view it as either a reminder of what he did to Harvey or as a symbol of what he could achieve at the firm. In Mike's office, Rachel walked in and took a moment to look at his Harvard Law certificate hanging on the wall. Just then, Mike entered the room. Rachel, half-jokingly, commented that he was really bad at quitting. Mike started to explain himself, but Rachel cut him off, saying there was no need as it was just a suggestion she had made. Mike attempted to clarify that he had indeed tried to quit, but before he could even bring it up, Jessica had already given him the office to stay. Rachel remarked on Mike's luck, suggesting that everything seemed to fall into place for him effortlessly. Rachel continued, expressing her frustration about how he had come to her terrified of being exposed, and she had offered him a way out. Yet, merely 12 hours later, he was in a brand new office with a fake diploma. She vented her frustration over how long she had been working to earn such a diploma herself, and how effortlessly Mike seemed to have everything she desired without deserving it. Mike countered, insisting that Rachel had no idea what he had done or not done to get where he was. Rachel, feeling a mix of betrayal and confusion, concluded that the real issue was that she didn't truly know who he was. In Mike's office, as he was staring at his resignation letter, contemplating his next move, Harvey walked by outside. This sighting pushed Mike to make a decision, and he signed the resignation letter. Shortly afterward, while he was busy in another room, Lewis entered and noticed the papers. Lewis, taken aback, asked Mike why he was resigning. Mike revealed that Harvey, the one who had originally hired him, now seemed to want nothing to do with him. Lewis, curious, wanted to know more about what had happened. Mike responded that the details didn't matter anymore because he couldn't fix the relationship. Lewis then shared a personal anecdote from their past at the firm. He reminisced about a time when Harvey was regarded as untouchable, like Superman, but then Hardman had decided to challenge Harvey's status with an impossible assignment. Lewis saw this as an opportunity to help Harvey and possibly forge a friendship. However, Harvey had looked at him with disdain for even daring to offer help. Mike sympathized, understanding that Harvey had always been somewhat of a loner and probably always would be. Lewis pointed out that Harvey wasn't Superman anymore. He was more like Batman, and Batman needed a Robin. So if Mike could help Harvey win again, Harvey would remember why he needed Mike around. Mike considered how he could get involved in Harvey's current cases. Lewis mentioned that the IT department had access to every computer in the firm, syncing up every night. Mike realized that all he needed was access to Harvey's hard drive. Well, Benjamin might be the key to accessing the IT resources they needed. Mike apologized to Harvey, stressing that he needed him to listen. Harvey responded that he would have listened on a specific night in the past. Mike then revealed that Jessica had threatened him, trying to explain his situation. However, Harvey was unfazed by the mention of a threat, even if it came from someone as significant as the Queen of England. He emphasized that Mike should have come to him regardless of the threat, to confide everything. Harvey's idea of loyalty meant sharing every detail, no matter the pressure. Frustrated and feeling let down by Mike's actions, Harvey walked away. As soon as Rachel opened the door, Mike immediately addressed the uncertainty between them. He acknowledged that Rachel was right in not knowing who he truly was or what he had done to earn anything in life. Determined to clear the air, he had declared that he was going to tell her everything. He proposed that once he had shared his story, they would have to make a decision. Either they would end things right there, or they would return to what they should have done the other night and give their relationship another chance. Rachel agreed to hear him out. And with that understanding between them, Mike closed the door behind him. Have you ever faced a similar dilemma in a relationship? How did you handle the revelation of a significant secret? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing content.